Hello, my name is Glenn Dyer, and welcome to A Dyer-Situation. I'm here today with Dylan Leedy and Alex Kowecki, and we are about to see Possession in about 20 minutes. Guys, what are your thoughts on what the movie's going to be like?
I don't know. I think this could go either way. Based on the commercial and how more horror movies are, they could be bad or good. Hoping it's going to be good, but if not, then I hope it's going to be funny.
Probably the same way I think of all horror movies. Usually, most of the time it's probably going to be bad. Either that or average.
Yeah. I'm hoping it's like the commercial. The commercial was pretty great. Like that, like how there's the fingers coming out of the girl's mouth. That looked like a pretty cool effect. And if the movie's anything like the commercial, we're gonna have a great time. So, I hope it turns out well, and I'll see you in a few hours.
We're back.
Well, it wasn't that good. It was kind of okay.
Yeah, but it wasn't bad.
No, not really. There's like a few things like wrong with it. Like they're trying to build tension with the soundtrack. Like they have like a big orchestral thing going on, and suddenly it would go all silent. But
the orchestra is too damn loud.
yeah, and then when it goes silent, it's almost like it actually does make you laugh a little. Like there are people besides just us crazy people laughing at that.
Like do 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 do.
And it shows like an overhead shot usually.
But first it cuts to black with the same freaking couple of notes, and then it fades back in, like some time has passed. Yeah, and it's really annoying.
Also, like, one of the reasons I wanted to see this movie so badly is because with most Exorcist movies or something like that, they usually the trend these days is to have it be like shot on a handheld camera, that kind of effect.
Kind of looks like
Shitty-o.
Oh, don't do that. This camera is super old. Okay. Yeah. To make it look more real or whatever. I personally think it makes it look really cheap, but that's my opinion.
Kind of like this video.
Yeah. So I was kind of excited to finally see one of those that's shot on Steadicam. That doesn't happen very often. But the thing was, some of the shots made it seem like they wanted it to be handheld, but didn't do it for some reason. Like they keep on cutting back and forth between shots that are completely pointless. Like it just kind of flip you around like people, and like what why do you do that? Just things like that are just.
We're over here. Now we're over here. Now we're over there.
Yeah, it's really distracting. It's hard to pay attention like when they're doing something like that. Also, another problem, the characters, though they're not like unlikable, don't get me wrong, but they're not interesting.
They don't deliver that much of an impact.
Yeah, it's hard to get invested in these people when they just seem so generic. I mean, it's a generic concerned mom and dad, generic kids and stuff that just get infected by this. It's hard to really build a bond. It's hard to really get that fear in, because a fear from a horror movie usually comes from your fear of the main characters getting hurt or dying or something. But this is a problem with a lot of horror movies, is that they really can't make that emotional connection at all.
In fact, I would argue even one of the characters in the movie is completely vestigial, and you really don't need this character at all.
Yeah.
The older sister.
Yeah, the older sister.
Yeah.
Who, by the way, has a stupid moment in the movie.
Yeah. Probably isn't spoiling it much, but like I think this was in the commercial, but because of the demon or something, like she starts like badgering her dad, saying like, "Oh, you broke up with mom, you weren't there for anybody," and then it makes a big slap sound effect, and the guy's not moving at all. He's not doing
And
anything.
somehow the older sister thinks that was actually a slap.
Like the first one, she was in her room, and then she ran out, and then it happened again. He's still just standing there, Mike. He's clearly not slapping her, and she still thinks that he's the one who did it, because it happens again.
Even if she was scared out of her mind, which this kind of situation wouldn't call for being horribly scared, I would still be able to tell flat out that was not a slap, unless she gets slapped by the air or something.
Yeah, his hands were like down here. Like, there's no way he'd be able to do it unless he's like,
They move like a slight bit, but not enough from her angle to tell that it connected with her little sister.
and that wouldn't be really a forceful slap if he just stood there and went.
It wouldn't be a natural way to slap.
No, you kind of go like, yeah, like kind of like that. But no, he didn't do anything, and she's still stupid.
Yeah. And also, like, kind of the premise is a little confusing, like how the box gets into her thing, like, it's kind of at the beginning, like, it's basically owned by, like, this grandma or something, and she,
Older woman.
like this,
one old chick
yeah, this old lady who just has the box with a demon in it.
for some reason.
She just has it. It's not really explained how she got it. I expect we're just supposed to presume she just found it sometime or something. But for some reason, it seems like she's never opened it because she's not possessed by the demon. But at this moment now, she's trying to destroy it, and there's
with a hammer.
With a hammer, and let's just say it doesn't work. The demon tries to kill her. Which makes you think, like, why is it locked up in the box in the first place? It seems to have an extraordinary amount of power in or out of the thing. It really doesn't seem to matter.
No.
He, like, smashes her around, he throws her at the wall, and he smashes her face onto the table, right?
Yeah.
And my opinion was that he killed her, right? It seemed like it would.
Yeah, that's a pretty definitive thing.
He, like, broke her spine and stuff. I thought... Like,
yeah,
she was like this.
Considering that she got the mother of all face deaths, I'm surprised she's alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the thing is, you kind of think she's dead after that. Later, how it kind of connects to the people is, like, they're driving by and they stop over at the garage sale, like, he's selling her stuff. And I'm like, alright, he's selling her stuff because she's dead, you know, but something like that. And, like, she buys the box and stuff.
But then she goes around the house and she sees that there's a woman inside the house that's all bandaged up. You can only assume that that's the old lady from the beginning.
It has to be the old lady.
So,
like, there's this nurse that walks into the house and she kind of like follows her over there, and the grandma, like the old lady, just sees her with the box and starts screaming like, no. Yeah. And I'm just thinking, like, why is this asshole selling her stuff exactly? It's clearly against her will, because she wouldn't say, oh, sell that, you know,
demon box.
She wouldn't say to sell it, so what's this asshole doing selling all her stuff? What a jerk.
What a douche.
Yeah.
And it's her own son, too.
Yeah, they like, he was like at the beginning he was like, Mom?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's just one of my little pet peeves of the movie. Is like, what an asshole.
Yeah.
This doesn't seem that natural, you know?
And also, the daughter, and will this be a spoiler if we talk about it?
Talk about what?
How she looks at all this cool stuff, and she immediately goes...
No, that's not a spoiler.
She immediately goes to the box and says, ooh, this is so cool! Even though there's a bunch of cooler stuff around her.
We even see a vase with teeth. A vase with teeth. Now that's more interesting than a freaking box to me.
Well, I think that one's more because like the demon's kind of influencing her is kind of the.
Well,
We didn't hear any whispers though.
Yeah, because whenever it's his ring, it's like.
Whisper, mumble. Mumble, whisper.
Well,
Yes.
like the guys mentioned that it's attracted to children. Like it's maybe what they're hinting at is it's kind of like edging her on, kind of.
Still.
So Also, that box is pretty weird looking.
I'd still go with the vase with teeth.
Yeah, I suppose so.
What else?
I don't have much else to say.
Uh,
Ending, it ends in a cliffhanger. So, what do you expect?
And
also the climax.
is shall we say seizure-inducing?
Yeah.
Yeah, the big strobe lights like. Yeah, it kind of makes you like, kind of hurts your eyes a little. It's meant to look really creepy, but it doesn't work.
Strobe lights almost never work though.
No.
Not really, no.
This is like a dance club. I'm pretty sure they'd work fine.
Dance.
Yeah. It just ends with a cliffhanger. But as for the whole based on a true story thing,
It's loose.
my theory is based loosely on a true story.
Extremely loosely based on a true story.
Maybe like the true story is some girl found a little box and it had a little stuff carved into it. It had a dead bird inside or something,
Let's
and
make
nothing else happened.
Let's make a cool story about this.
Yes.
Maybe they wanted to make a story about that, but they thought that wasn't interesting enough, so they just added a demon and called it based on a true story.
Yeah.
So.
And also, like demons, they for some reason have a tendency to have weird names.
Yeah. Well, let's not say the name, but it's pretty funny.
Yeah, like there was a time when the guy's like shouting it like over and over, just getting louder, and there was the strobe lights like going on.
It
and
is
just
hilarious.
it actually. Yeah. I'm just wondering like if the demon's just like, oh come on man, stop, like
Shut up!
it's kind of like that.
Yeah. Alright, so is that it for the movie?
That's all I got.
Okay, what other trailers did we get?
Oh, that's not mentioned the trailers.
Come on.
I don't like that.
What?
I don't like the trailers. I thought that was a dumb idea.
Really?
Yeah, mentioning the trailers because who cares?
Really?
Do you care, Dylan? I don't care. I honestly don't care.
Well, I'm fine.
Fine. Gosh.
Yeah.
Freaking idiot.
So, until next time, I'm Glenn Dyer, and this has been a Dyer-Situation.